Hey guys, it's Luis G, and we're going to be doing a test for edge strength. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be digging into the wood, preferably at about 45-degree angle, and then we're going to try to snap that wood off, kind of like spooning the wood out, sort of situation. So we're going to be testing how strong that edge is, and I'm doing this all, some people want to see how strong their CT folder is, and we'll see how it goes. We got the first I got the first request today, letting me know if I could pry a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is here I cut out this piece of wood here. It's a white oak. It's really tough stuff. It's really hard, and this was supposed to be made into a scabbard. The sword that I carved it for, custom fit to match the sword, I sold it off, so I no longer have that. So I use this a lot to test a lot of the knives that I have, because it's really hard wood, and it's something that I think for a knife, for any kind of knife, not like an axe or a machete, but like any kind of knife, I think this should be about the most that you should expect a knife to be cutting. Hardwood like this, or maybe even bamboo. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some bamboo, but it's kind of hard to get some hard bamboo. I would have to travel out quite far, and I really don't want to do that. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna be spooning wood out, and the way it's gonna work is I'm gonna take the blade, cut in deep in the wood, try to cut deep in the wood, and then spoon the wood out. That way, if the edge is too soft or anything, it should roll, and if it's too hard, it should chip. And if it's if it's heat treated properly, I think at the very worst we should see micro nicks. And I think that should be about it for this kind of hard wood. This kind of hard wood has caused damage to some of my swords, some of my tantos. A kokatana has caused damage to some of my knives, and like I said, it's pretty tough wood, pretty hard wood, and that's why I chose it for the scabbard. I wanted something really hard, and something that would easily stand up against the sharp edge of the sword, so it wouldn't be, keep digging in. And I never finished, like I said, but let's get this test started. Let me put some gloves on. Oh, and I almost forgot. Somebody asked what the wallet was. I already responded to them, but in case you guys didn't know, here's my wallet. It's a saddleback medium bifold. That's it. Alright, so can a knife still be used? Yes, it can. You can still open it by thumb stud too. But alright. Sure, I think I might need to go down a little lower. I'm going to try to focus on one area of the knife, because I seriously don't want to do this, for about an hour or so. And I'm trying to keep it all together too. I don't want to make a mess. But, Once you get going, this knife really wants to bite in. I think this is going to work a lot better. Well, that portion is still shaving a little bit. Not as easy as before. But, I mean, you guys can hear the wood. Alright, still shaving. It's a lot rougher now though. It's a lot less keen of an edge. And give me a second, let me inspect this really quick. I want to make sure I'm not hitting any kind of warp roll. I do see a knot there, so I will need to be careful there because I want to be doing this on wood, not a burl, not a knot, because these knots here will absolutely destroy any kind of knot. Doesn't matter if you got super steel or not. It will really mess it up. Back to it. And I'm doing it on one side, that way, you know, as the knife gets used and more stressed, it's going to, you know, if it's going to fail, it's going to fail. This will also be a good test for the blade stop as well. Here, I kind of gave up digging on it because that thing hurts your hands. Most knives do. Alright, let's move on here and inspect there. So far, so good. I mean, you can just hear how dense that wood is. Now, there's no practical function for this, obviously, other than to test the edge. Obviously, this is absolutely useless from a practical sense. It's not like I'm doing some type of trying to shape off wood or something, you know. But and what I'll do, I guess, for the end is see if I can form some wood for kindling, which I think might actually work. You can see that not there. And I guess I could add some prying test there. Maybe I'll carve me something. Probably need something bigger than that to carve. You know, this is actually working out pretty well. I might be able to do some like prying there. All right. Alright, well, I think it's about, it's a good amount of chopping wood there, pretty much. I really am glad, though, that I was able to find a way, though, to test it. You guys can see here the pieces of wood it managed to carve out, pretty much pry out. And this stuff is pretty hard stuff. This is something that you can just flex. It'll break off before it flexes. And let's see if we can make some wood shavings. Wow, actually, wow, that edge actually held up ridiculously well. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys can see. I'm making some Kindle. You guys can see that. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Sorry, you guys. I'm kind of looking at the camera from the side. But let me see if I can gauge sharpness. Yeah, it has lost some of its sharpness, but bring the edge up a little bit. The edge feels smooth. Yeah, the edge feels very, very smooth. I don't think this even received. Yeah, there's no micro nicks or anything like that, and I'll add the lens so that we can take a closer look too and confirm that. But we did a bit of chopping there, really kind of chopping, and just to show you guys, really smooth. Absolutely beautiful. And let's check for ooh, we got some blade play, and let's see, no vertical blade play, just some horizontal side to side, which I think would be remedied pretty easily. Let me pull out my screwdriver. and do a T. Another thing I want to mention about the ZT561, this screw here is actually T9, while these ones are T10. It's something interesting there. I thought that they were all going to be T10, but this one is actually a T9, and T10 will not fit this at all. Let me oh yeah, see that? I think the screw just loosened a little bit. Yeah, that's rock solid right there. Yep, perfect. You can see there. Let me pull it away. Still very, very smooth. You can see that there. No blade play. I just need to put some Loctite on that screw, I think. Overall, no failure of the knife whatsoever. Let me inspect the edge again. Yeah, I don't feel any micro nicks. I don't feel anything on the edge, actually. I do feel that it's just a little bit less sharp, but we'll see if it shaves. Yeah, it still shaves. So that's LMAX for you guys, and hope you guys enjoy the test.